Look, before we get into the content, it's really important that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're out here every single day working for y'all, trying to hit y'all with the best content. And what motivates us to keep going is people like you. So hit the subscribe button, join the conversation, join the Deuce Gang.
What he said. What do you mean? When this whole situation is gonna be over?
Yes,
They're still beefing?
Bro, Tory was at Rolling Loud. So was Meg. Okay.
Yeah,
and
I heard about. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tory, he just popped up. Made a surprise appearance at the baby set. Just popped up. What up? And apparently,
wow, this the baby set is just causing. Wow, this is an infamous set. Okay,
right.
sorry, go ahead.
But apparently he was too close to Meg the Stallion. So shit went to court because he's got the I guess restraining order or a certain amount of feet. He can't be in the same vicinity of Meg. All right. I never had one against me, so I don't know what the shit's called. But the point is he can't be too close to Meg. So the shit went to court. And I think it was his bail or his bond or something like that was at like 190 bands.
Yeah.
Shit's at 250 now. Now,
nigga.
Furthermore, no, here's the big one, though. Here's the big one. Because the theory is that Rock Nation is out to destroy Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, by all accounts, is independent. Rock Nation, big boys. They're out to destroy Tory. Now, here is how they can get him. Because the judge said, nigga, stay the F away from Meg. I don't give a shit if it's a performance. I don't care what the bag is. If she's there, you can't go there. And by the way, if this happens again, that's your ass. You're going to jail. We're going to remand you. This is what the judge said to him. So now, big management company Rock Nation. Tory Lanez is on that bill? Well, we can give you a deal for Meg the Stallion. Who's really the bigger artist? If that venue values a Meg the Stallion contribution over a Tory, and they're going to get Meg at a deal? Come on down, Meg. Tory's got to peace out. Bag gone.
And whoever else is on Rock Nation's roster.
There you go.
Leverage.
Yo, this is crazy. If I was Tory, I would be concerned. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so few things here. First off, let's talk about the restraining order. Now, I'm not sure how the restraining order was worded, because I'm pretty sure with these type of lawyers, they made it very, very specific. But most restraining orders come with like an actual distance that you have to be away from the person. And I know Meg the Stallion wasn't performing with the baby. I know she wasn't performing with Tory Lanez.
100 yards. Go ahead.
It was 100 yards was the actual distance that was put on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how far the dressing rooms are, but this is an outdoor festival as far as I know, right? So
yeah, it was.
Most likely, if there are dressing rooms, they're trailers. Just going off of experience, they could have done it differently this year at Rolling Loud. Who knows? But I'm assuming that there was probably more than 100 yards between her, if they were even performing on the same day, and Tory Lanez on the stage. That's why it's confusing to me how this conflicts with, unless it was already worded that they couldn't perform at the same events. In which case, I'll take my shit back. But I got to know that. If anybody knows that, you got to leave that in the comments for me to know, because as far as I know, most restraining orders don't say you can't be at this event. You just have to have a certain distance. You can be at the same place. You just have to have a certain amount of distance from the person if you're at that place. That's it. Well, so that's the first thing.
The verbatim is the judge made it clear that this is the singer's last warning, saying another violation will result in Tory being remanded into custody. So it doesn't actually say if Meg's performing here, you can't perform there, just 100 yards. But go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, brings me to my second point. This 190 that they raised to 250, right? Okay, cool. He violated something. I don't know what the stipulations were and all that shit. But what happens now if this case goes through and it's found that Tory Lanez is not guilty? Does Tory Lanez get this money back? All this money that he's being charged for these violations, all these things that people are coming at him for and costing him money and all that stuff, does he get any of this money back from the government?
I'm gonna guess no.
The answer's no. The answer's no. The answer's no. I'm sorry. I couldn't even. I'm just this. You know how this whole situation angers me, man, and it's because it's continues to be one-sided, and this is something that is just in society, that's just been established in society, and it's something that we've just grown to accept, that when there is a situation of any type of domestic violence or any violence between a man and a woman, the woman's side is always taken first. And granted, majority of the times it's justified.
Yes, it is.
But as with every situation, and if law is really what law is supposed to be, first off, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Tory Lanez doesn't look like somebody who is being looked at as innocent until proven guilty. He just doesn't, just from what I'm seeing in the public eye. Second of all, if we're going by the law and we're doing all of this stuff and you're trying to prove something, I understand that. I understand that. But you have to understand that with each case that you have that's true of these domestic violences, there's going to be some that aren't true, and some women who are taking advantage of the fact that they know that you're going to automatically take their side. The toxic females who know these things and use it to their advantage. I'm not saying Meg Thee Stallion is one of those people. I'm not. So don't say that's what I'm saying. I'm saying there are women who do that or will exaggerate situations to save themselves from either humiliation or something else happening. So when are we going to start looking at those situations for what they are and understand that maybe we should make more of a balance between the male and female side? I'm not saying that, the restraining order against Tory isn't justified, but Meg Thee Stallion should also have a restraining order from Tory as well. Why doesn't she have one?
That's true.
Why isn't there one for her, that if she decides to go, because if she decides to go, let's say Tory Lanez is somewhere right now and I'm partying at a club and I'm ranting, I'm going because this shit pisses me off now. Let's say Tory Lanez is at an event. Meg Thee Stallion decides, you know what, I'm going to just pop up. I'm going to just pull up. And she shows up at the event. Boom, somebody snaps a picture. Tory Lanez is in violation of his restraining order. That could happen. That could happen.
Well, the word is petty
because
at
of
that
this
point.
But it could happen.
Of course.
And it's because of the way society looks at situations like this. We need to stop. We need to stop automatically believing and honestly start believing in innocent until proven guilty. There's been no evidence to show anybody anything yet. We saw one little picture of a nicked foot and heard some blah, blah, he, she stories. Nobody has proof of either side, but one side is clearly being portrayed as guilty and the other one is not. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm done.
No apologies needed. To your point, Lady Justice is blind, right? Like they got the over her. But, good old America, Tory, you can come home whenever you're ready. But viewing public, honestly, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, it's a crazy situation. We've spoken to this at length. And again, to my guy's point, you got to give the female, or I guess the victim, man or woman, a little bit of leeway when it comes to their story. But at the same time, there's always two sides to that story. We have a legal system for a reason, right? Guilty until proven innocent. That's the phrase I live by. How about you? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And besides, Tory makes hotter music anyways. Deuces.
Oh, okay.
not to say just because his music is better, you can go around shooting.
Okay. I'm like, you better keep that part in. You better keep this part.
All right, man. Peace, you guys.
That was hot. Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far. You have to like. Please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000, and we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.